two people spend the exact same amount of money every single month. Same groceries, same gas, same bills, same lifestyle. At the end of 10 years, one of them has paid thousands of dollars extra for the privilege of spending money they already had. The other one has quietly collected thousands back. The difference between them wasn't income. It wasn't discipline. It was one decision made at a checkout counter. The average American spends around $5,200 a month on their credit card. That's roughly $62,000 a year moving through their wallet on everyday purchases they were going to make anyway. Groceries, gas, subscriptions, restaurants, travel, utilities, money that was always going to leave their account. The only question is whether any of it comes back. For the person carrying a balance, none of it comes back. The average credit card APR right now sits at nearly 21%. Someone carrying the average balance of $7,700 and making only minimum payments will spend over $3,600 in pure interest before that balance is cleared. And that's assuming they never add another charge. The credit card in their wallet is functioning as a wealth transfer machine, silently moving money out of their pocket every single month. Most people don't realize how much until they actually do the math. And when they finally do, the number is almost always worse than they expected. Now look at the other person. Same $5,200 in monthly spending, same purchases. But they pay the balance in full every month, and they do it on a card that returns 2% cash back on everything. That's $104 back every month, $1,248 every year. Over 10 years, that's $12,480 collected on spending they were always going to do anyway. Some people optimize further, using a card that pays 3% on groceries, 4% on dining, 5% on travel, and push that number significantly higher. But even at a flat 2% with zero optimization, the math is working in their favor every single time they swipe. Here's where it gets more interesting. The person paying interest isn't just losing what they pay, they're losing what that money could have become. $3,600 in interest payments invested instead at a modest 7% annual return grows to over $7,000 in 10 years. The gap between these two people isn't just the difference in what they spent, it's the compounding difference in what they could have built. One person's money shrinks every month. The other person's quietly grows just from living their normal everyday life. Same purchases, completely different financial outcome. The credit card companies understand this math better than anyone. They built the entire system around it. They profit from people who carry balances and pay interest, and use that revenue to fund rewards for the people who don't. The cash back, the points, the travel miles, those aren't gifts from the bank. They're funded by the 46% of cardholders who carry a balance every single month without paying it off. The system was engineered to separate people into two groups. Most people go their whole lives without stopping to figure out which group they're actually in. Used correctly, a credit card is one of the few financial tools that literally pays you to spend money you were already going to spend. Used incorrectly, it's one of the most expensive decisions a person makes without ever realizing it. The card is identical. The terms are the same. The only difference is how much of the system you understand.